Morning traders, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setup for today. Right, so this fractal level here, that's my inside tail, and we have not tagged it yet. Okay, so that's the area that I was looking for, pretty much a long entry. And if we come down to the 3 hour, you'll see it's kind of in the middle of this congestion here. So we didn't tag the daily level, but we have tagged, but we closed below the 3 hour level. Okay, so that's 3 hour fractal there. So, yeah, have we changed direction? There is a possibility. There's not quite diversions here on the 3 hour, but there is something else which is brewing, and you'll see that on the Bollinger setup that I'll look at now. So the trend is still down, but remember, I'm not entirely convinced that we have a change in direction. This to me is still looking like a bit of a retracement, and obviously a break above this fractal is going to confirm that, but that'll also set up a double bottom for me. Okay, my oscillators are indicating the same. They're indicating that we should be looking for levels, and we should be looking for a level to buy off. And that's going to go with the current trend. What is the current trend? Look at the daily. Current trend is to the upside, and we are still waiting for that all-time high to be tagged. Okay, and if you look at the monthly bar here, the monthly candle, I mean, there's no reason to be looking for shorts at the moment. Okay, so the trend is up. It's been up all along. This has been a massive 1.5 year area of consolidation, and very volatile consolidation. But anyway, let's just get down to the levels we can trade. Come down to the 1 hour, and here you can see pretty well-defined double bottom. Still no diversions. Okay, and then the other thing is that is my level, my trend line at the moment, and I have a similar one to the downside here. I just take it from there to there, and it is pretty much a wedge. Okay, so this level is still open, kind of what I would be expecting us to tag, but it may not materialize. So what may happen, which is what's been happening quite a lot lately, is we rally early in the Asian session and then we drift lower during the US session. So that's probably what I would expect to happen at the moment. I'm not really interested in trading this just yet. I want to see some structure. I want to see some levels broken here. And I'm looking for a trade that is going to take me to the all-time high. So at this stage, I'm looking for a 450-point trade out of this. Okay. And I'm expecting buyers to step in somewhere along the line. I don't have enough structure here to indicate that we should be worried about sellers. Okay, there have been some retests, but those retests have not been convincing. Now there is a retest there, okay, and we have closed below this, so normally that would indicate to you, okay, we need to start worrying about a reversal. But with the Dow Jones, I always come back to the daily to see that I've got a pin bar, I've got engulfing, no problem, but the overall trend is still to the upside. And this move here is massively strong. So I would expect a lot more sideways. If you look at this price action here, you can see two clearly defined attempts at the top. So it's a double top. We haven't seen two clearly defined attempts to the top, and we missed a level to the upside. This one here pretty much tagged the level. That was a weekly level, if I remember correctly. There's our double top, and there's our weekly level there. Okay, so yeah, so I'm not convinced either way at the moment. I want to see structure. There was no structure to the upside. When we reversed, and there's no structure to the downside just yet. So I suspect we're going to have another push down, find some kind of structure to the downside, and then rally. Now, if I get rid of the noise quickly, and the closest inside tail I've got is this one, which is one that we just quite haven't tagged. You look at the weekly at the moment, we do have not even hard to explain, but it's we gapped up and we've come down. So we're not moving to the upside. We're not really moving the downside either. We're just going sideways. So if this weekly starts moving down and closes down the middle here, we're going to have a piercing pattern, and that's going to be an indication that we need to start looking for shorts again. But for now, I think this trend is still up. There's no real reason to get out of this. If you're trading it on a low time frame, you'd have a stop pretty much underneath this low here, because you would expect a pullback back to that inside tail on the weekly, and that does line up with quite a few bars. Okay. Anyway, we may not get that this month, we may get it next month. You never know. Okay, so anyway, let me just get down to the Bollingers to show you what I can see there. So pretty much on the 3 hour and the 4 hour. Okay, so what am I looking at? I'm looking at a Bollinger W pattern, which is basically a double bottom. Okay, this low was outside the Bollinger Band, this low is inside the Bollinger Band, and I have a inside bar there, and then I have sort of a half-hearted piercing pattern, which is similar to our weekly pattern on the top at the moment, and I've got confirmation. We are still below the 20 moving average, although that's indicating that we're in downtrend at the moment. So what you're looking for to play this is a break of 26705. So you get a break of 26705. It's long, and it's basically a 180 point trade, and your stop is going to be pretty much 200 points. Okay, so it's almost a one-to-one trade. So that is the situation you can see here, and you see that pretty clearly on the Bollinger. If I look at the daily, there's nothing really here except for the fact that rally, consolidation, rally, consolidation. Okay. So, saying all of that, what are we actually trying to do today? Let's get down to the half hour. I'm still looking for longs. I thought we had a chance here, but then we got all this congestion here, and then we sold off. You can see that we are coming off a 200 moving average at the moment. We've got oscillators grip the upside, so I think still another leg short, but you need to pay very close attention to this area where we're buying off at the moment. So yeah, could be a double bottom with a move to the upside, or alternatively it could be a flat bottom triangle consolidation that's going to happen until we hear some news out of the Chinese and US discussions this week. So yeah, so I think for the Dow Jones, probably going to play this one safe and just wait. Keep my money in my pocket, wait and see what happens. You can see how we've broken below these levels here, and then the rally, we closed below the level in actual fact. So this downward move, we closed on, not on our low, well, we did actually. There was our open, so we closed on the low. So, that just indicates to me that we should be looking for another leg down. And I'm not really interested in taking that, because I want to see some structure. I want to see a level. I want to see us bouncing off a level and then break to the upside, or break to the downside and then bounce back to level. And I'm not seeing any of that at the moment. So sitting on the sideline, not bothering with this today. And I don't really see anything in all the charts that I've looked at this morning. There's nothing really there. We do have some data coming out this afternoon. So maybe it might be worthwhile just waiting for the data and then having a look to see what happens this afternoon. Okay, anyway guys, that's me today. No, it doesn't help you if you want to trade today, but I think money in the pocket is also a great trade. Anyway, that's it. Catch you later. Cheers for now.